What's up, Snort That crew? It's yours truly, Snort That Dude. Right now, I'm about to get into that father's final gift. I don't know what's this about. Original link to this will be down in the description. Before we get into the video, I'm tell you about that Motion Club. Motion Club is a brand that I started. Right now we're doing pre-orders for the hoodies and pre-orders for the beanies. February 2nd. That's the day. That's the day that everything will drop. So if you was wondering, no, that day, then that's the day. True to size, the beanies are beanies. If you got a head that's so big you can't fit a beanie, I'm not joking on you, gang, but goddamn. Anyway, 25, 75, 75 for the hoodie, 25 for the beanie. Other than that, though, let's go and get into it.
One of your favorite place, please? Give me one of your favorite place.
Yeah.
Ready to go? You gonna dance? You gotta dance. You gonna dance? You gonna dance to go? Come here, Fat Daddy, I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Y'all see my son, man. You heard me? Talk your shit, you can talk your shit in this bitch, gang. You heard me? What you trying to do? You talk that shit in this.
To our newsroom, within the last 30 minutes, St. Louis County Police investigating a deadly shooting in North County. Officers were called to a home on Glengarry Road in Glasgow Village just before 5 tonight. They found a man shot to death. Police are asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers.
Fam, let's use this video to keep it real with ourselves for a moment, to try to put things into perspective for what we got here today in this video. Growing up, most of us would agree. We all said some things under our breath we know good and as well our parents would say we had no business saying, thinking we was grown when things didn't go our way. And as we say, for the most part, that was the max we'd do. Never in this lifetime, most of us would agree, as mentioned, we'd actually do what's floating around in our undeveloped brains at the time. At least inflicting harm on our parents. Let's just say that. But some might say thinking about it just as bad. Well, a couple of days ago, a 15-year-old from St. Louis, he did just that. Carried out what was going through his undeveloped brain at the time. Killing his dad less than a month after him throwing him a surprise birthday party. Not to mention, his dad wasn't even home for a year after doing 5 years for a case we'll later talk about. But after doing my research to bring it to you guys' attention, checking out some old lives, even the surprise birthday party, his son demeanor, and even quotes that was mentioned in his status, I think we might all agree this son had some type of animosity towards his dad. 14, just turned 15. Dad gone for 5 years. 9 to 14, that could be tough on any young kid growing up without his dad. But it's no excuse, because some of us had our dads in the free world and he still wasn't around. But before we go over this one and pay our respects, I want you guys to remember.
Right. Just right. Y'all be swearing I'll be having dad issues. I ain't got them. It's just when it's prevalent, when it's relevant, all that. I'm on that. I am on that.
Remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Find me, Jonathan Brown, also known as John from St. Louis. He's a father of 2 young boys. His oldest, as mentioned, is 15. In 2019, John got arrested after running a stop sign and fleeing police. According to his indictment, in March of 2019, St. Louis police officers attempted to initiate a traffic stop after observing a vehicle run through a stop sign. The vehicle led the officers on a high-speed chase through St. Louis, but eventually stopped in a residential neighborhood. John and another man exited the vehicle and fled on foot. The officers found John hiding in a nearby residence. A witness saw John drop an object into a trash can while he was running away. The officers searched the trash can and retrieved a firearm. Before this incident in 2013, John had obtained a felony conviction in Missouri for resisting arrest. John pled guilty to unlawful possession of a firearm as a previous convicted felon. At sentencing, the district court determined a base offense level of 20 under the sentencing guidelines. The determination turned on the court's conclusion that Brown's prior conviction for resisting arrest by using or threatening the use of force was a crime of violence. Based on total offense level of 20 and a criminal history category, the court calculated a guideline range between 70 to 80 months in prison. As mentioned, he ended up doing 5. He came home in early 2025. Now, as you can imagine, his oldest son, when he went in, was 9. Now he a teenager, 14, about to be 15 later that year. His birthday December 9th, and on December 8th, 2025, John went to Facebook and made some posts that I think we should shine light on. He first talked about how long he was home. Quote, "I've been home 276 days today. When I say from the N's to the B's, if a MF don't get nothing from you, from the how to MF I wanna see you lose. 2026, don't come around me if you don't know what loyalty is. F love." He also wrote in the following post, "My son finna be 15 tomorrow. Thank you, Lord, for letting me be with my son. Next year, big 16, it's going down." I did notice he was a local barber as he posted his son and the shop location he work at. And on December 15th, 2025, he wished his son a happy birthday. Quote, "Y'all wish my son an MFing birthday. Happy birthday, son. You big 15 now. Daddy love you. Man, you need to grow up and stop being shy. Love you. Doing all that crazy talking like I don't do nothing for my boy. Give the world to my little boys." And that quote, "doing all that crazy talking like I don't do nothing for my boy," would explain his demeanor during his surprise birthday party from his dad, which this picture was taking place from. Check it out.
Let me see. Hey, turn around for that. Okay. Go on in for that. Hey, now leave your glasses on. Go on in. I can't see. Yes, you can. Shut up.
Them real hundreds? He got showered with real hundreds? That's crazy. Other shit. Your shit in this bitch game. You heard me? What you trying to do? Talk all that shit in this bitch game. Talk your shit in this bitch game.
The 26, North St. Louis County say a shooting happened in the 10800 block of Glengarry Road just before 5 p.m. Police said they were called for an unsuspicious death, and when they arrived, they found 34-year-old Jonathan Brown fatally shot. May he rest in peace, and love and condolences to his family.
Just into our newsroom within the last 30 minutes, St. Louis County Police investigating a deadly shooting in North County. Officers were called to a home on Glengarry Road in Glasgow Village just before 5 tonight. They found a man shot to death. Police are asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS.
Less than a week later, the homicide investigation in St. Louis County, an arrest was made January 12, 2026. Most didn't expect who the suspect would be.
Police announced they arrested a teenager in connection to a deadly shooting in Glasgow Village. This happened on Glengarry Road just before 5 last Wednesday. St. Louis County Police say they found a man dead in a home A 15-year-old suspect is now facing second-degree murder charges.
John's 15-year-old son. He was arrested in connection with the homicide and now in custody at St. Louis County Family Court. He faces charges of murder in the second degree and armed criminal action. Because of his age, further details about the case is not available at this time and due to an ongoing investigation. In fact, we laid the facts on the table, and until more information be put out, I think it's imperative that we hold fast on it.
What they gotta do, man? What? Not what they gotta do. What could possibly happen where the little 14-year-old boy want to kill his dad, man? What could possibly happen? This is crazy. I would have never thought no stuff like this would happen. For real. Anyway, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section. It's your boy Snore. I'm gone.